What's up, creators? It's your boy, Mad Mike. On today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at my 1976 GMC Sprint, also known as the El Camino, also known as the El CUDA. So stay tuned, check it out. Woo.
If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. Ha! Dare to be you. This world is just a canvas to our imagination. Turn a figment of your mind into creation.
Alright guys, so this is one of the new projects here in the Mad Lab. It might look like a CUDA, but it's not. It's actually an El Camino, also known as a GMC Sprint. It's a 1976 GMC Sprint that I've gone ahead and done a 73, 74 CUDA front end conversion on. I know you Mopar guys might be mad or you might think it's cool, but I'll give you guys a little walk around tour. Come check out this project car that we got here in the Mad Lab, and I'll give you guys an idea of what my plans are for this car in the future. So here it is, guys, the El CUDA. Why do I call it the El CUDA? Well, because it's an El Camino with a CUDA front end, El CUDA. I think that's a pretty fitting name for it. So it's a 1976 GMC Sprint, like I've kind of already told you guys, also known as the El Camino, very similar in the body style. The front ends on the Sprints were a little bit different, but I went ahead, scrapped the entire front end, and grafted on a CUDA front end. I acquired some fenders off the Plymouth CUDA. I got the rally hood. I've got the header panel, the lower. Well, there goes the lights. They're just taped on right now for reference anyways. So yeah, I got the whole front end mocked up. And as you can see, I got all the headlight bezels that are just taped on for mock-up purposes right now. I'm still gonna acquire the CUDA grill, but they're expensive. They're like $1,000. So I might just go ahead and fab up my own little grill for the front there. So this is actually the grill that came on the GMC Sprint, kind of an aftermarket mesh grill, which I might utilize, but I really like the fish gill fins on the 74, 73 Plymouth CUDA. So I would like to acquire one of those. But yeah, so we got the chrome bumper on the front, the lower panel. Everything right now is just rough primer. This is what I do for a living though, guys. I'm a metal fabricator, I do body work, and I build custom cars for one of Canada's best custom car shops and restoration shops, Radical Rods, Rides, and Restorations. Doing all these cars in the Mad Lab is kind of my side hobby, so I'm just kind of using my skills that I know how to do on my own project cars. And this one here, I'll give you guys a glimpse of that one there later. But right now with this one here, we're gonna do a lot of custom metal fab work on it. We're gonna extend these door gaps by adding some sheet metal, shaping them. We're gonna be blending all these body lines so they made up and look like one whole body line so that you don't see a harsh transition. So once this car is all painted, it'll look like one seamless line, which will be great. The plans with this car is not to be a pretty show car. I kind of want to have a ratty muscle car look to it. I love the high stance on it right now. It does have these pretty cool rally rims on it, so we're gonna black those out. We're gonna get some fat tires for the back, and we're gonna black out the front rally rims. I do have the center caps for those, so we might put those back on. I think the front end works really, really well with the body lines of the El Camino. The mirrors look really cool, the window lines look really cool, and when you stand far back, if you saw this thing coming down the road, well hell, you're gonna think that this thing's a CUDA coming at you until the side of it pulls up and you see the truck bed. And you're gonna be like, hot damn, that's an El CUDA. So I'm pretty damn stoked on this project, guys. I've been wanting to acquire a Plymouth CUDA for a really long time. I've missed out on a lot of CUDAs that came up for sale. People just wanted crazy money, you know, $10,000, $15,000 Canadian for a rusted out, no motor CUDA. So I figured, what the hell, let's do something fun, something creative, something that nobody's done yet. Let's get an El Camino, put the CUDA front end on it, call it the El CUDA, and just have some fun with it. I'll have the best of both worlds because I love having a truck to be able to haul around dirt bikes or motorcycles or just whatever materials I need to get, so I can throw those into the back of the El Camino, and then I have the cool, badass look of the CUDA on the front end. So other than the front end, kind of give you a tour of that. That's really coming together. The fenders are bolted on solid right now, so I just got to do all the metal work down the sides. The hood, I got to fabricate some new hinge points so that it operates good. We talked about the grill. I would love to do the grill off the 73, 74 CUDA, or I might just fab up my own grill for that. We're gonna do some new modern LED headlights for both sides. What else can I tell you about the front end? That's kind of it for the front end. Coming around to the back of the El Camino, we got a lot of work to do. On the inside, the floors are gone. So I got a lot of sheet metal work there to do. Other than that, it's got a bench seat. I did acquire 2 bucket seats, which my girlfriend and I kind of discussed, and we might keep the bench seat in case we want to get a dog and haul the dog around. It is kind of fitting having a bench seat in the El Camino anyways. Coming around to the back end here, you can see it's got a lot of rust on the lower quarter panels, so I could go ahead and order up some new quarters, but the upper panels are really solid. It's mainly just the lower portions, so I'll be cutting these and just fabricating and rolling up some new lower quarter panel sections. Looking at the back tailgate, I do have a new tailgate. This one here is all rotted out, so I do have a new tailgate. And the truck bed is rotted out along the seams, so we're just gonna plate this up with some checker plate steel, make it nice and solid. Got a bunch of tarps in the back right now, as you can see over here as well. You might be wondering what the heck all that junk is. Well, I just went ahead with my girlfriend and we tore down this massive new outdoor shop. So it's basically gonna cover up the entire 5th wheel trailer and the car all the way up here. That way during the winter I can work on this one here if I need to, outside. And we can also work on this one here in the Mad Lab and then swap the 2 in and out, because this one here is going in for paint hopefully this week or next week, and then we can start bringing this one in the Mad Lab and bringing the Ferrari underneath the carport, keeping it safe. So that's what that tarp is there. Yeah, pretty stoked on this project. Comment below if you guys are gonna enjoy this build. I know a lot of Mopar guys might think that this is sacrilegious what I'm doing, but I think it's bad ass, guys. I kind of want to do satin black the whole car and maybe some gloss black billboard graphic like they have on the CUDA, or maybe the stripe pattern like they have on the AARs and whatnot. Oh, I do have an AAR spoiler off the CUDA for the back also, and some other little goodies that I can show you guys later. But definitely leave a comment. Let me know if you guys are stoked for this build, or if you have any ideas what I should do as far as paint scheme. Oh, I do got a new motor for it too. I went ahead and picked up a 350 Chevy small block 4-bolt main out of a 1972 truck. This came out of a truck, so we're gonna do a full rebuild on this motor and probably straight pipe it. We're gonna cam it out, do some little goodies inside here, and I don't wanna have a crazy horsepower motor. I just wanna have a reliable motor that puts out some mean, angry, torquey kind of sound. So we want this thing to rumble. We want it to just get us from point A to point B so we can get out and have some fun with it. We're not gonna go to the drag strip and break any records. Like I said, guys, dirty, quick, easy little build. Satin black, rat rod. Got the 350 small block in it. The El CUDA. I hope you guys dig this project. I will upload an update on the Ferrari Koenig kit car. This one here is based on a Pontiac Fiero, and I've been working on this on the channel Mad Creative for quite some time now. I know all you guys want to see this one painted. Guess what? I got some great content coming your way. I'm gonna vlog the entire paint process. This weekend we're gonna be primering the entire car. I got all the body work done, so that's a bonus. So I hope you guys are patient enough to stay tuned for all of this new content coming your guys' way. I do also have another bike, guys. I bought this what year is this? I can't remember what year this is. I think it's like a 1995 Kawasaki Vulcan. I did a full kind of Harley fairing front end on it, as you can see there. This thing is cool. It's all blacked out right now. I still got to black out the motor. I got some saddlebags. It's a fun little bike, but I will do an update on this bike build. But I hope you enjoyed today's update on the El CUDA. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And if you're digging this content, make sure to leave a like. Thanks for watching. Ciao, ciao. Bye.